folks. Well, we made it to Roaring River for the weekend, long weekend. It's Friday. We're going to be here through leave Monday. But our group of 3 other couples, 8 of us total here, and just got set up. I smoked some ribs, so everybody's going to come down here and eat some pork ribs. But I was just taking some pictures, and this is not a full hookup here. This is Roaring River State Park. So you basically got electric here. So we got 100 gallons of fresh water and plenty of storage on the gray and black tanks, so we're good. Oh, just doing some more admiring of the shiny wheels. We had those polished up this week. Had another video about that, but yep, that was a massive improvement. They're really eye-catching now. So one of the issues we've run into is the new tires that we got. Well, right before we left for this trip to Roaring River, this tire here, the front, after I got the bus aired up, all of a sudden, after I raised that tax axle air pressure, it really put the pressure on the front, and this tire looked low. So, it turned out it was not 105 anymore. PSI was down to 50, so I had to pump that up, and I couldn't find a hazard like a nail or anything, but and I sprayed some stuff on the valve stem, no bubbles, so I don't know what it is, but we're gonna have to pump it back up. It's already going down again. It was down to 80 this morning. I'm sure it'll get back down to 50, I'm sure, tomorrow, and we'll leave out of here Monday. But we're gonna go straight from here to Southern Tire Mart where we got these and get it checked out. There's either, I assume it could be, maybe there's a nail and I just can't see it somewhere, because it was a month ago when we had them put on, and they've been holding fine till right before we left, and we had done a run down to our service center that week, so I don't know if we picked something up on the way, but anyway, there's always something for sure. Just getting the night started. It's Saturday night at Roaring River. Getting some music started. We got David coming out with the keyboard. Look out. Mark playing the lag guitar here. Sherry's gonna get the popcorn going. We burned it up last night, so we're gonna try again tonight.
All the egg come out of the chicken's butt, so hey, let's fry that up.
All right, so what do we got some popcorn going here? Is it gonna be perfect?
That looks good and slimy. Let's swallow that.
Everybody had to be first.
Are you getting any pop yet?
No.
How about the milk out of the cow?
Yeah.
We got Domino down here.
Documenting our popcorn documentary.
Got David serenading. Sounds good, Dave. All right, so we're at the Roaring River Hatchery. Tell us a little bit about it, Sherry.
This has been here forever, and all of these pools contain different size of trout.
What, they cutthroat trout?
They raise them and then move them along as they get bigger. Spring-fed
There's the spring-fed
lake up there.
lake, and all this water comes out of that.
Comes out of water.
But it's hard to see on the video, but this thing is chock full of fish. There's a whole bunch of these all around us here. So this is a really neat place to bring your kids. Everybody enjoys it. And then they have the big Roaring River stream that comes out of here all the way down, and people can buy or get their little permit and fish for the trout. Funny thing about it is a lot of times the trout are not as easy to catch as you would think, because they're so used to all these people fishing. But anyway, Sure, he's got a handful of fish food. Watch this. There we go. Going crazy now. There's so many fish of all the different sizes being raised here, of course. So many fish.
The one I saw was really red looking down the side.
Really pretty. Water is really clear. Some big ones. We're headed over to the cave.
The adults say, don't be swinging across the bridge. Yeah, it was
I know, isn't this amazing?
A lot of history. Down here where some of the smaller fry are, and they just get bigger in the different ponds here. These are just a little bit bigger, and these are even just a little bit bigger. Then they just get bigger and bigger. Anyway, we're having a nice little visit here. Beautiful day. Everybody fishing all the way down the river. This is a very popular place for everybody to come and visit, and it's just a beautiful little panoramic of it all. The big lake's always got the big fish. These things are the size of salmon in here, some of them. So what's going on in here?
We're making,
This is our belated Cinco de Mayo celebration. It's Sunday the 7th,
yes.
and Sherry's making her tortilla soup.
Some,
What smells amazing.
some Cinnabon chocolate chip caramel cookies.
Yeah. Take a little tour of the bus here. The bedroom. Of course, our bathroom. So we got our group of 8 here at Roaring River, and just having a good, relaxing weekend. Had some fun over at the hatchery today, so should be a lot of fun on the video here. What's going on over here?
Oh,
Okay.
some tacos.
Is this some rib meat left over here?
No, this is what do you call that roast? No, like pot roast.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called. Chuck roast.
Smells good. Hey, howdy, folks. Well, we're back from our fun weekend, long weekend at Roaring River with the group. And, you know, we had a few Wanderlodge things come up. Turn this around. So, this front tire was really low right before we left Friday afternoon. And so I filled it up. It was like down to 50 psi. Of course, it needs to be 105. And then, of course, it kept going down on the trip. So we aired it up this morning when we left, went straight over to Southern Tire Mart. And as it turns out, see, they got the arrow here, but it was the valve stem. It was actually at the base of it, you know, where it connects into the wheel. It was leaking. So they swapped it out and off we went. Before we left, we were still getting this transmission check light. And, you know, we've had a couple of things checked on it. It doesn't give us any codes. Even the reader, the Allison reader, didn't give any codes. So we're going to have the service center just order all the different sensors, the speed sensor, the fluid sensor, and all that. We'll just have all that swapped out again, and just see, you know, kind of a process of elimination. Ground strap and all that checked out. It was all good. Voltage is fine. Not exactly sure what it is. But what I did do, because we were getting that every time we started the motor, and we'd have to turn the engine off and on, and somehow we got past it and off we went. But so yeah, I guess it was yesterday. I crawled under there and I unhooked that speed sensor connector, looked at it. I mean, it looked all right. So put it back on there, and you know, we didn't get it this morning, and then we had to turn it off and on when we went over to the Tire Mart store. Didn't get it there. So could it be I got a flaky connector? It's possible. You know, when we first saw that light a year and a half ago, it was the speed sensor, and we just had it replaced. But I think I might have them look at just replacing, you know, it comes with a connector, but I think the other side of the connector, maybe we can get that changed out and just kind of rule all that out, since that seems to be indicating something. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and close it up there. I don't want this video to get too long. We had a lot of really fun content, especially with the hatchery up at Roaring River. I hope a lot of people enjoy kind of seeing the outdoor, what Arkansas in this area has to offer. That's a really cool place to visit, and they have several campgrounds right around there, actually. All right, enjoy.